Welcome to the Earth sign reading for April 2022. That's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, as well as cross watchers. This reading is for you when you find it. I'm pulling it in April, but when you find it and the reading resonates with you, and make sure you are tapping into your intuition and following that to see what does resonate and what does not, whenever you're watching a collective reading, okay, then you'll know it's for you. So we are not going to be doing the single card pulls anymore. I'm condensing my zodiacs into elemental readings by earth, air, water, and fire, so I can continue to bring you quality readings on a regular schedule. I was just a little bit overwhelmed, and I feel like this is the best solution to keep doing that for you. So here we are. I've already called on Spirit. I've already Palo Santo'd the area, so we got a nice, clean, clear energy. Let's see where we go. I'm hearing, okay, so before I pull cards, I'm hearing stop. I'm hearing Knight of Wands. Something about a car or a car accident. If someone was in a car accident recently, or there's a problem with your car, maybe vandalism or something, that could be an indicator that this is for you. I'm also seeing balloons. Somebody's birthday, possibly. Is it Taurus season yet? It could be Taurus season. It's April. No, Taurus season's in May. Later in April. But I still see a birthday, so there could be maybe someone's a cross watcher, or this isn't your sun sign. But I'm seeing colored balloons with helium. Helium is disappearing from the earth. Have you guys noticed that? It's getting really expensive because it's becoming unavailable. Pretty soon we won't have it anymore. Interesting. What else am I hearing? I'm also seeing hula hoops. Is that resonating for someone? Is someone buying hula hoops because the weather's getting better? Maybe for your kids or something? I saw the Knight of Wands. I'm also hearing Queen of Wands and Four of Pentacles. So I feel like we have a couple of characters here that we're dealing with in this reading. We have someone in a Knight of Wands energy and someone in a Queen of Wands energy, which is almost an energetic match. That tells me almost a match. So when this Knight of Wands gets to a King of Wands energy, they'll actually be an energetic match. So right now I think we have a couple here that's a bit of an energetic mismatch. The Knight of Wands may be in and out, and the Queen of Wands may have like a really fiery temperament, very creative. Someone might be an artist. Remember, court cards are energy for people. When I do a reading like this, a love reading, always for me. And so when I channel a couple of court cards like that, I'm really feeling like they're representing you and your person, or maybe a third party energy. I don't know what we're going to pull yet. The Four of Pentacles. Someone's holding back. Someone might be holding back financially too. I feel like there's a money issue. Okay, so someone's either holding on to money, holding back money, but there's definitely some kind of issue with money here, and it's a problem. It's not like someone's saving money. I don't see that. I actually see a problem between the two people with money. So let's see what we get. All right, starting out with the Lovers in reverse. You know, I have my deck upside down. I'm going to pull it back. I don't usually do that, but I don't also start with my deck upside down, and let's be honest, I don't feel good about that. So I'm going to remember that we did have the Lovers card, but let's see what we get. Okay. I've got the King of Pentacles. Speaking to money again for me. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Look at the Eight of Swords. With the Strength on its side, I'm going to leave them together like that. Okay. Tell me else. What do we have to talk about here? Getting the Eight of Wands also on its side. I'm going to leave that there. I've got the Two of Swords for my earth signs. What's happening in love for my earth signs? For whomever this is going to resonate for. I feel like there's one more card to round this out. Okay, there's two. Queen of Cups and Six of Cups. Let's see what I get from this set of cards. Bottom of the deck, I'm getting the Ace of Wands. Okay, so we have here divine counterparts. So soulmate connection or twin flame connection, I would say for sure. I don't get these two people as the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, I feel like, is a third party here. The Knight can move up to a King of Pentacles. They're on a different level, so I'm going to say that that could be the same person, but we'll see. So I see a King of Pentacles here that is very stuck in his head. He's unable to make a decision about a Queen of Cups here. So there's a masculine energy here that is a lot about money. Might be very financially able, might be a really great provider, or a really great at amassing wealth. And that doesn't have to be wealth like on Rockefeller, you know, or Bezos level, right? It's just someone that does well for themselves. There is a Queen of Cups here, so there's a feminine energy here who is very loving and nurturing and caring. And this is definitely a past life connection between the two of them. And they could have known each other earlier in this life as well, but there is a separation, and there is a worry and this inability to make a decision here. This masculine does not feel strong enough to come forward at this time, but he's building his strength. So strength did not come out in reverse. It came out on its side, which tells me that it's moving. It means that it's shifting. So there is a shift in strength for this masculine energy right now. With the Eight of Wands here, I feel like this masculine putting a lot of energy into shifting his own strength. So there is a masculine here that is trying to get to a feminine energy that he sees as marriage material. They are not completely aligned yet, though, because we have King of Pentacles and Queen of Cups here. It's not a complete energetic match. A complete energetic match would be if they were both cups or they were both pentacles. So I don't see them quite aligned yet. There is this fear going on. There is a lot of inner conflict and this feeling of stuckness. And I'm going to ask about that. With the Ace of Wands here, there is this desire for a passionate new beginning between these two. With the Four of Cups here, there's a lot of disappointment that hasn't happened yet. It's like something fated that's supposed to come through. But this stuck energy, there's something holding up the shift for these two to come into energetic alignment, okay? I do see hard work going into it. And I do see a feminine wanting it. I feel like they both want this. I feel like these are really people that could come into a healthy connection We got the Chariot below that. So look, it is moving. This is not stagnant. Both parties might not see what the others are doing though. Tell me about this Eight of Swords energy. Why the Eight of Swords energy for this King of Pentacles? What's keeping him stuck? Okay, we've got the Magician, we've got the Tower, and we've got Justice. So we got three major arcanas on what's keeping this masculine stuck right now. That is extremely significant. If you know very much about tarot, you'll understand that three major arcanas on top of each other clarifying something means pay attention to this. It's like a big neon sign. Pay attention to this. So this masculine is manifesting this new connection. There is no doubt about that. These are coming out on top of the Strength and the Eight of Wands here, which tells me this masculine is genuinely putting in work to build up strength and build up energy to come toward this feminine. There is a Tower moment happening in this masculine's life, or has just happened. This Tower is blown in half, and it's half down the middle, which is kind of unusual for towers in tarot. So this particular deck, and there's always a reason that you pick a deck when you start a reading. You don't just randomly, oh, this one's pretty. You get a feeling when you're a reader and you use multiple decks. Some readers only use one deck, and that's totally fine because their intuition works in a different way. But when you're an art reader like I am, when you read intuitively with the artwork, it sparks off things, and that I'm able to pick up on and run with messages from Spirit. So there's definitely a Tower moment. I believe that it has happened for the masculine because it's way over here on the left side of the reading, and the left is kind of past energy and the right is kind of present future energy for me. I believe there's been a Tower moment for this masculine, and I feel like he's understanding that coming towards this feminine energy, this Queen of Cups energy, is bringing justice to this connection. He wants to bring justice to this connection, and I feel like the Tower brought that understanding about for this masculine. Explain to me, oh, what have we got? My deck is either flipped one way or the other. It's like half-half. Okay. Tell me about the Tower. Tell me about the Tower. Why is the Tower here? What has happened in this masculine's life? Tell me about the Tower. What is this Tower representing? Knight of Pentacles. And bottom of the deck, Page of Swords. And the World is on the bottom of that. Okay. Whoa, hold on. King of Cups, no shit. Okay, sorry. I'm going to put this up here by the Queen of Cups, right above the Six of Cups. I understand what's happening here. So the Tower moment for this masculine is this feminine is moving forward with someone else, or he believes that she is finding a match, because we have the King of Cups over here, which is an energetic match for this Queen of Cups. So we have a masculine over here has been very slow with the Knight of Pentacles and just hanging back, watching and waiting for probably quite some time. And he's gotten some kind of word here that the feminine is dating or has found another person, or there is an extreme fear. But I think it's actually based in something that this masculine has seen, heard about. I think it's based in reality. I don't think it's just this Eight of Swords is just this mental conflict, this fear. I think it's based in something in reality. This masculine seeing that this feminine could move forward with someone else who could be an energetic match. This is a huge Tower moment for this masculine. His life is crumbling down. He is understanding that he has to move now. He has to get out of this Eight of Swords energy, this Page of Swords energy, this watching and waiting and feeling stuck. And, you know, Two of Swords can't make a decision. If he stays in that energy, she is going to move on with someone else. There's a very high probability here because this is an energetic match. This is another soulmate connection. With the Six of Cups here between the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles, they could be a twin flame connection. And we could be seeing a soulmate connection coming in for the Queen of Cups because there's no movement over here. Now, if you don't resonate with twin flames, this could be two different soulmates. Now, a lot of people think that you only have one soulmate on the earth, and that's not actually true. You come here with a soul family, and you know your soul family is comprised of all different kinds of soulmates: family, friends, teachers, lovers. So you can have multiple people be soulmates. So you have multiple opportunities for happiness in this lifetime, romantically, for real, true, that feeling of home with someone. This masculine, after this Tower moment of realizing this feminine could move forward, genuinely move forward with someone else, find a soul connection that makes her happy and that she won't want to look toward the past anymore. I mean, this has been really challenging. He wants to bring justice now to this connection after this Tower moment. He wants to come out of Knight of Pentacles energy, Page of Swords energy. He does not want to be watching and waiting or be slow anymore. He is building his strength and putting in energy to knock out this hesitant, worried, watching and waiting energy. This masculine is genuinely putting in work, getting grounded and stable. King of Pentacles energy is very grounded and stable. This masculine is genuinely working to stabilize himself. All right, tell me about this King of Cups. I'm very curious about this King of Cups. Tell me about this King of Cups that's coming in for this Queen of Cups. So, okay, these came in reverse, and I'm going to take them in reverse. So we've got the Lovers and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Wands is what I channeled to start. The Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands are what I channeled to start. So there is a Queen of Wands in reverse energy. The Lovers in reverse. This sounds a bit crazy, but go with me on this. This King of Cups coming in for this Queen of Cups could be doing so because there is a Queen of Wands in reverse energy around this King of Pentacles. Someone that was this King of Pentacles lover who is no longer, because we've got the Lovers in reverse here. But a Queen of Wands in reverse is someone that is extremely petty, selfish, could have a real fiery mouth, could like to argue, yell, scream, throw things. It's someone very volatile, okay? But I'm seeing this come out on the Queen of Cups side over here next to this King of Cups. I really feel like the slowness of the masculine energy here has something to do with this Queen of Wands in reverse keeping him stuck, or keeping him feeling stuck. I feel like he's really working his way out of this relationship if he's not out of it already. But his involvement with this Queen of Wands in reverse is directly affecting this feminine energy being open to going toward this King of Cups. I'm going to get a new deck. I want a fresh deck. Okay, so this is the Grand Lux by 𝗓𝗏𝗏. Let's clarify this Queen of Wands in reverse. Let's see what's going on with her. Four of Wands, and here's the Knight of Wands that I channeled ahead of time. My phone's going off. Okay, let me turn that off. Okay, this this King of Pentacles here could have been married or engaged to this Queen of Wands in reverse. with the Four of Wands coming on top of it, and the Knight of Wands energy. I believe that this King of Pentacles went towards this Queen of Wands with this Knight of Wands energy for sexual reasons. I think that there was like a strong sexual attraction here, and that's the reason that this person might have offered higher level commitment to this Queen of Wands in reverse. But Queen of Wands in reverse is not marriage material. That's not someone you want to hitch your wagon to, right? But the Lovers in reverse here, I feel like that relationship is over. The World, it's over. It's over. There's nothing can be plainer than that. All right, will this Queen of Cups go toward this King of Cups? Will this Queen of Cups go towards this King of Cups? Let's get the answer to that question. They are an energetic match. This is someone that could be very good for her. This could be someone that she knew from her past that is coming back around, or it could be someone that she had a past life relationship with. One of those things. King of Cups, clarifying the King of Cups. The Two of Cups, choice and love, and the Nine of Swords. Okay. So my question was, will the Queen of Cups go towards this King of Cups? This Queen of Cups is very worried about making a choice towards this King of Cups. I think this Queen of Cups is still really in the energy of the King of Pentacles over here. Her counterpart, her soulmate or divine connection. And I think this King of Cups could be good for her, but I definitely see hesitancy here. Like she's worried. There's something that worries her about making this choice. What worries her? Why the Nine of Swords energy for this Queen of Cups over this King of Cups? What is causing this Nine of Swords energy in making this choice to really bind herself to this person? I'm seeing High Priestess. There's something intuitively that this Queen of Cups is getting a download, something intuitive that is telling her not to do it. There is something intuitively blocking her. What else do we get? Eight of Cups. She fears walking away from her King of Pentacles. Let me see what else we get. Chariot in reverse. I don't see her going quickly if she goes. And the Hierophant. The Hierophant can be about a lot of things, but I'm getting confession here. So the Hierophant can be about confessing something to someone. Confession, like confession to a priest. I feel like if this Queen of Cups goes towards this King of Cups, she's going to have to confess the relationship with the King of Cups and why she was waiting for him and her hesitancy, which could really blow things out of the water here. Page of Cups and Page of Wands. Yeah, there needs to be communication about love and passion here. She's going to, if this Queen of Cups goes towards this King of Cups, she's going to have to communicate to this King of Cups everything. She's going to have to be very open and honest with two pages coming out. Those are all about communication. She's going to have to talk about her love and passion for the King of Pentacles. There's just no way around it to have a good, solid relationship. You have to say what's in your heart and what's in your mind. Tell me about this King of Pentacles developing his strength over here, putting real energy into it. How is this playing out? Okay, so we've got the Five of Cups here. It's challenging. This person is coming out of a depressed state, is what I'm getting with this Five of Cups. This person has been with this karmic partner, this Queen of Wands in reverse. And all the cups are empty from that relationship. And they're really having to struggle to work past the ending of that relationship into a new one so quickly. That is not an easy thing to do. But this person feels pressured This king feels pressured to kind of speed up his grieving process over an old relationship that was very failed. He chose someone that was unhealthy, I keep hearing unstable with the Queen of Wands in reverse. This person was unstable. But he feels like he's got to speed up his process here. He's got to get out of this stuck feeling energy over that relationship. And maybe over other things that might not be the only thing keeping him stuck. Tell me what else is keeping this King of Pentacles at an Eight of Swords energy in that mental prison, that mentally stuck energy. Page of Coins. First of all, he might have lost a lot of finances in this relationship with this Queen of Wands in reverse. So he may be feeling cash poor. And the Magician, again, we got the Magician here and we got the Magician here for this King of Pentacles. He feels like he needs to manifest more. He feels like I think that he's starting to understand his power to manifest with the Magician here twice. But I definitely feel like he needs to manifest more for himself to be able to share more with this Queen of Cups. She is everything to him, right? I think he's learned a hard lesson with this Queen of Wands in reverse. So Queen of Wands in reverse is the one that will teach you the heaviest lesson out of all of the queens in reverse, right? Really, really fiery. And the Seven of Wands, he's also got to learn to drop the defenses because he's been in a war with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Going towards the Queen of Cups, he's got to drop the defenses that he's had to live with. He may even have some PTSD. And that's no joke. But if it's not full-on PTSD, there are remnants of that kind of energy. Like, I've had to watch myself with this person. I've had to watch my own back all the time. This person was unpredictable, volatile, unstable. And going towards this Queen of Cups, who is this warm, loving, giving energy, he can't go to her with the same energy that he was in relationship with this Queen of Wands in reverse, and it's just not possible. It'll just implode. So some of the things that have been keeping this masculine feeling stuck, let's just reiterate. One, feeling a little cash poor, feeling like he doesn't have enough money. He's been kind of financially drained. Two, feeling like he's got to manifest more in his own life to have something to share. And that could be financial stability. That could be other types of stability. It could be mental stability after this crazy war. And then seven, just learning to drop those defenses and be open and vulnerable with this Queen of Cups that would be so open and vulnerable with him. It's a challenging spot. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. I know that these challenges exist, but I do see him with the Strength on its side and the Eight of Wands on this side trying. What's happening with that? The Nine of Cups. This masculine energy, this King of Pentacles, is learning to fill his own cups. That is gorgeous energy. This masculine is learning self-love. He's learning some major lessons. That's really, really nice. I don't think he's interested in any more player energy. I think that he's very much focused on this Queen of Cups. And I think that he's trying to become happy again. So when he comes forward to this Queen of Cups, he comes in a positive light, in a positive energy, and doesn't kind of tar the relationship with her with the brush of the past. Seven of Cups here. I think this masculine is starting to understand that he has options in life for the first time in a long time. The Seven of Cups is just bridged with a rainbow and all of this beautiful light coming out of the cups. And it's not always my favorite card, the Seven of Cups, but here it's really beautiful. I feel this masculine is coming into self-love, starting to understand that I'm hearing I made my bed and now I have to lie in it. And that's something very personal to me because I had that feeling in my life, in my previous parts of my life. And when you awaken to understand that your life can be so much more than what you pigeonholed yourself to be, great things can happen. And I feel like that's happening along this route for this Divine Masculine. Let's get one more for Divine Masculine here, or the King of Pentacles. I'm really feeling like for some of you this is a twin flame connection. I really am. If not, it is a soulmate connection. It's one of those two. It is a it's a soul bond here. A 3 of coins. So the Divine Masculine, I keep saying Divine Masculine. I'm so used to doing the mirror message every week. If you don't resonate with that, scratch it. Some of the people watching this definitely will, because I keep saying it. The 3 of coins here, this masculine is getting ready to collaborate, and it's coming right under the Queen of Cups here, getting ready to collaborate with his Queen of Cups. He's building his foundation back. Really good things are happening over here with this King of Pentacles. I understand the hesitancy with this Queen of Cups over here going toward the other person, because I think energetically she can feel this shift happening over here. And even though there's an energetic match over here that she could go towards, there's still a very strong pull with the 6 of Cups coming out between the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles. There's a strong relationship energy there. There's a strong soul tie, soul bond that is not so easy to just walk away from. I do see a good possibility of these two coming back together. This masculine's pouring on the steam here, really, really working hard. There is no more Knight of Pentacles energy. This Tower brought that all down for this masculine. They are no longer holding back. Yeah, this particular 5 of coins, 5 of Pentacles is important to me. Specifically because, you know, usually with the dictionary definition of the 5 of Pentacles, it's someone that's been abandoned or feels left out on their own, alone. So this one has 4 coins embedded in the window and a hand reaching out to receive an Ace of Pentacles. And so after, this is kind of an after card, so after having felt abandoned, and that could be this feminine and this masculine, it could be a mirrored energy here. After feeling abandoned by other relationships, by, you know, other wounds in life, you know, other people in life, or by each other, there is this hope. This card is hope for me. It's reaching out the hand. It's holding on to what I have, holding on to what I have that's valuable, and reaching out my hand for that Ace of Pentacles, for that tangible new beginning. Just hoping that it's going to fall into my hand. There's a lot of hope here. Okay. Really, really nice. Let's get, I feel like we've rounded out this reading. Let's get a tea leaf message for each of the zodiac signs in Earth. So Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And we're going to get a little continuation of this story for each sign. Okay, I'll put those together later. So grab the tea leaves here. So let's start with Taurus. And I'm going to clear my energy here. I'm still going to take that. Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. So there are things playing out here that all parties involved have to kind of walk a line with. There's something with Grasshopper, there's something about being poised to just jump in, but also needing careful handling on the way to that. You can't just Taurus, you can't just run in like a bull in a china shop. Right? You have to be a little careful. We have July and we have December. So there could be something significant that happened in this connection in July or December. And December, I would say, and. These could be separate messages for different Tauruses watching this reading. But I definitely feel like some of you are going to really resonate with you met in July, you broke up in July, you met in December, you broke up in December, you got engaged then, something. And another relationship ended then. You know, there's something very significant about one of these events for you, okay? One of these dates for you for Taurus. Let's look at Virgo. What do we have? What's the message for Virgo? There's one flipped here that I need to take, needle and thread for Virgo, and I'm going to take the other ones that fell out. We've got 4 here. Coins. Okay, back to the money. So with needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. So this hope is leading to more. There's a wish behind the hope, and I feel like there's a very good chance that this connection is going to come around for Virgo. Money will be coming to you too. So for the Virgos out there that have been in financial struggle, that's not going to stay. I feel like that is coming around, and that might be part of your wish being granted, is you coming into more financial security and feeling like you can move forward. June. So someone might have a very significant thing that happened in your connection or with another connection, starting, ending, something very significant. It's not just a small thing. Don't make it fit if it doesn't fit. Really, you're going to know. So for Virgo, also November, I don't usually get all these month cards. These are for specific people. If they don't resonate for you, just take the other messages. But I definitely feel like there are some people out there that are going to have that aha moment with June or November for Virgo, and with July and December for Taurus. Could be the last time you spoke to someone. It could be the last time you saw someone. Could be, like, again, when you first met. There's a very significant thing to these dates. Okay, let's look at Capricorn. What is your message, Capricorn, from the tea leaves? Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. I love you guys. My stubborn goats out there, just like me. All right. You know what? We're stubborn, we're tenacious, and that's the great flip side of that. You don't put something past a Capricorn, expect them to not take a challenge. There's fan, romance, celebration, party. There's horse, short journey. And I'm going to get these other 2 that are out here. Goldfish, increase in material wealth, so or spiritual growth. But I definitely am going back to the money thing. Well, Capricorns, you know, we're always looking at that. But there is some kind of increase in material wealth here. So it could be for Capricorns, you're also really concerned about the finances and, you know, how do you do your life without enough finances? Let's be real. We can be spiritual all day long, but money is a thing that we need to survive and to thrive and to have experiences. We don't have to have a lot of it. We do have to have it. So having a lack of it can be very painful. Okay. And pig, beware of greed. Okay, so for Capricorns, or people dealing with a Capricorn, remember all of these, you could be a cross watcher, and I'm sorry about my phone beeping. Let me just flip it to silent. There could be someone around you that sees your material gain that wants it. So be very, very careful. We saw that Queen of Wands there. Be careful of that Queen of Wands trying to take what's yours. They might want to get their hooks into it, and it could be someone else too. It doesn't have to be that person. It could be someone at work. It could be a business partner. It could be family. It could be a neighbor. You don't know. Hawking your mail. I don't know what it is, but be careful of someone trying to take what's rightfully yours. With short journey and romance, celebration, party, I definitely feel like there's something happy coming up for Capricorn. You could be taking a little trip, and that ends in a huge celebration. So be watching out for that. And by a little trip, this could be to the neighboring city. This doesn't have to be to, you know, the opposite side of the country or something like that. Short journey, short trip, somewhere not far. could really mean something beautiful, really a lot of celebration, romance, happiness. It's just, you just watch those people that are watching your money, okay? Let's go ahead and do the archetypes. We always do those. So we're not going to look at the third party. They've had enough space here. They don't deserve any more. Let's go ahead and look at you and your person. You're going to have to decide which person you are. I'm going to put 2 on the table. We're going to use the Wild Unknown cards. I'm using the archetypes and the spirit animal. So let's start with the archetypes. Give me an archetype for one of the people here. We've got the Lover, beautiful. Oh, and the Lover has agape with it. So this person gets 2. And agape just means unconditional love. Okay, and then on the other side we have the Judge. Very different energy with these people. With the spirit animal cards, give me one for the Lover. Give me one for the Lover. Cobra. Yikes. Okay, and give me one for the Judge. Spirit animal for the Judge. The Cobra is actually a really cool card in this deck. I just don't like snakes. That's my own little foible. I was just talking to my sister. It was my sister's birthday last night, and we were all playing games at my mom's house and celebrating like we always do for family events. And we were talking about bucket list places, and one of my bucket list places is Boulders Beach, South Africa. And we were talking about safari. My nephew really wants to go on safari, and I was telling him about this preserve there where you can sleep in the preserve. It's pretty freaking cool. And my one worry about this whole place is they've got these black cobras there that terrify me. And they're aggressive too. And so I see this card and I'm like, oh, that looks just like one of those guys. Yikes. Okay. So, okay, the Judge gets 2. The Judge gets Fire Ant and Scorpion. I'm going to do it this way. So we both got 3 cards. It's just in a different way. Wow, this is such different energy. This blows my mind. These people are really proof that opposites attract. So let's look at the Lover person. The Lover person with agape. The Lover person really leads from their heart chakra, from their heart energy. This is someone that has a lot of love for people in general. So this is someone that's going to be extremely loving and protective with their family, their friends, their loved ones, even people that they work with. This is someone that you can rely on and trust to do the right thing because it's the right thing. With agape here, they don't always need it back either. This is someone that really is kind of in a heightened place emotionally. They're very emotionally mature, a lot of emotional intelligence, and they really have the understanding that love, when you give it out, there's not a balanced scale. I used to have a relationship with someone, and in his head there was a scale. And if the scale tipped too far to my side, he had to balance it back in his favor. And it was just an ongoing thing. And I don't have that scale. You know, when I give without strings. And I have learned to set healthy boundaries and make sure that I don't end up with a lot of takers, because takers don't respect those boundaries and they will take until you're empty. But you still, when you're a love-based person and you understand that giving without strings, giving love without strings is the way to go, it's freeing. It takes a lot of weight off your shoulders, because you don't constantly having to look at, like, I gave you this, what did I get back? You know, you just have to, in the back of your mind, be like, okay, I gave this, but then over here you did this, and I did this over here, and there is a nice balance and flow. But there's not that rigid accounting, right? You can love someone unconditionally, even if they don't ever give back to you. You can love them from afar. You don't have to hate because someone doesn't love the way you love. With the Cobra here, this is one of the special cards in this deck. It's a fire element. The Cobra is all about intense focus. So think about old movies that you see where someone's charming a snake, and there's this just like this sway and rhythm, and there's this intense focus. This lover person is really, really capable of intense focus. I feel like they're very in tuned, very tapped in, and I think they hear spirit like it's a direct line, is what I get from this. This person, the Cobra, the lover person with the Cobra here, is really, really good at honing in on either the problem, the solution, whatever needs to be ferreted out. Ferrets and cobras. Anyway, whatever needs to be found out, this person is laser focused on finding it, and they're very good at it. And part of that is intuition. So let's look at the Judge person over here. The Judge person, there's a hand up and a hand out in this card, and there's a skull and there's like an eye. It's a really interesting card, and I've never really read this one before. The Judge person, I feel like they have a lot of people that rely on them, that come to them with their hand out. And this person has had to learn to put their hand up. I think that they don't naturally do that, but they're learning to be judicious. So they're learning to be balanced in their giving. I feel like this Judge person has been really hurt by people. With the Fire Ant and the Scorpion coming out with this Judge person, that is a lot of pain. These are maybe the two most painful cards that you can have in this deck. I feel like this person has been attacked, like from all sides, by people with their hands out. So there could have been a lot of people taking from this Judge person. And they're learning now to put their hand up and say enough. They're learning to say when. They're learning to be more watchful. And they're learning that if they don't do that, it's going to be the end of them. You know, they have to take care of themselves first, because if you don't take care of yourself first, if you don't fill up your own cup, you have nothing left to pour out to other people. And so this Judge person is learning this really, really valuable lesson right now, and I think they're getting very good at it. With the Scorpion here, there could be some Scorpio, by the way, like in this person's chart. I just want to say that, but it doesn't have to be. It's more the energy of the card. But I'm getting this person is actually learning to stand up for themselves. And I feel like the Fire Ant card is really people coming at this Judge person. And I feel like the Scorpion is actually this person developing defense mechanisms. And like, look, you know, I have a stinger. You know, I can sting you back. Keep your distance. Hand up. Keep your distance. Don't come at me and attack me. This person is learning to have balance within self, so they can project balance with other people. That's really what I'm feeling. Okay, so let's pull these up, and we'll do my telltale cards. Those are descriptors. They can be all kinds of different things. Physical descriptors, locations in the world, preferences. We'll see what we get. So, get my little Witch's In box. It's just from Halloween, but I like it. And I put my cards really well. All right, so these are intended to be an aha moment. They don't all have to resonate. Remember, this is a collective reading, and a lot of people are watching, so different messages are for different people. However, if there's a few that you see here that give you that light bulb moment that this is you and or your person, that can be really helpful. So hookups, someone has been in the past or is currently into hookups. So that's not even friends with benefits. That's, we meet, we get it on, we leave, right? One night stand kind of stuff. Small family. So someone has a small family. Maybe it's just their parents and them as an only child, or them and a partner and an only child, something like that. Open to kids. So someone is opening to having more kids. They really want more kids, or would be really comfortable if a partner came in with kids. Early to rise. So someone is a really early riser. We've got protective. So someone has that mama or papa bear kind of thing about them, where they're very protective. North Dakota. So someone could have some kind of connection to North Dakota. Good with animals. What else do we have? Someone has piercings, and I would say that's other than the traditional lobe piercing, so anything other than that. Although if you live in a country where that's not normal, maybe it is that. Follows fashion. So someone follows the trends. Early to bed. So early to rise, early to bed, coming in right next to each other. So someone might have a job where they need to be up early, or there's just their natural rhythm, their circadian rhythm. Someone speaks French. C'est vrai. Terrible accent. Someone is tall. Someone has many good friends. Let's see what we've got here. Someone has a connection to Rhode Island. And remember, these places, those can be your heritage. It can be where you live now, somewhere you've lived before, somewhere you've been on vacation, somewhere where you have a business contract. Florida as well. Someone is very busty or chesty. So if they're a male, they've got a really well-developed chest. If they're a female-bodied person, they're well-endowed. Uninhibited. What have we got? Shh, don't let them hear. Someone does not mind people hearing them having sex. I'm going to get one more column here. Highly intelligent. Okay. And then we've got unhealed childhood wounds. You can hear my timer from my dinner going off. I'm sorry. I'm going to get up and get that in one moment here. Colorful dress. Oh, too many. Not that many. Okay, we've got someone likes to play board games or cards. And then we've got art lover. And one more. Tendency to numb pain. So someone could be into alcohol, drugs, prescription drugs or something if they have actual physical pain or emotional pain, and they've had the tendency to do that. Okay, I'm going to take a quick pause, go turn that timer off, and be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Let's do zodiac signs, and then we'll do the letter initials. And then last, we'll do a channeled song. You'll get a choice for 3, with 3. All right, so we've already got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm going to pull 2 more possibilities of high placements here for you or your person. Okay, so we have a Gemini, and we have Aquarius. Okay, and let's do the letter initials. These can be the first letter of your first name, last name, your middle name, your nickname. They can spell something out for you, location, anything. So do with them what you will. I'll tell you what I get from them. Sometimes you're going to get different things than I will, or you'll see things. Okay. So we have RL, and I'm getting IRL from that. And I'm definitely getting someone that didn't meet in real life at first, or hasn't met in real life. So there is that, and we've got M, and we've got A, we've got a blank, so there is someone that's not ready to come forward yet. There is a D, and there's mad, C, so someone could be fearing that the other person is mad at them. And then we've got P, and a madcap I get from that. So someone here could be a lot of fun. They could just be kind of zany and adventurous and really just into doing bizarre, fun things. So madcap could be a thing here. It almost spells it out completely right in a row. I also, someone's name could be Mary. I just know someone that's a Mary Madcap. And so that might be a message to me to say the name Mary. Could be significant for you. I'm also seeing Madison. I'm seeing the name Lovett, L-O-V-E-T-T. I'm also seeing Washington, D.C. as a reference. Someone also could work in a distribution center. Someone could have a connection to Massachusetts, and then map too. So the people in this connection could be geographically far apart, on opposite sides of the map or something like that. I'm seeing Lori or Larry. I'm hearing Lori or Larry, Lori or Larry, and I don't know which one it is. Carl. Someone could have something to do with performing arts. So whether you do it in school, you did it in school, you acted or something like that. Community theater. Or someone could have aspirations that way. Pam or Pamela. Someone could be father. I'm seeing that. Someone could be a collector of something, and maybe something tribal. I'm hearing bone collector, and I don't really know why I'm hearing that in particular, but someone could collect something that has to do with bone, like something carved from bone. I think this little it was just called nichkis. There are these little tiny statues that my dad collected, and I can't remember how you say it, but I think they're carved from bone. Maybe something like that. Or something else, I don't know. Calendula too. Calendula, is that a type of flower? I think it's a type of flower. I think I said that in another reading. So if you heard that reading and you had that same flower, take that as double. It's not a flower I know. I know quite a few, but I don't know that one. I'm seeing DP here, so if those initials or if that abbreviation means something to you, I'm not going to go any further into that. March, something significant could have happened with you in March, or you had a March birthday. I'm also seeing Pall Mall. Does someone smoke those? Please really, really consider stopping. It's really bad for you. I'm also seeing dam, like D-A-M-E, like dame, but it's actually dem. So it's like a title. It's like a UK thing, I think. Police department too. Either someone's had some kind of dealing with the police department lately, or you work there, work for them, work with them in some capacity, or you've just dealt with them lately. And it doesn't have to be a nefarious thing. They could have come to your school or your neighborhood or something. You were talking to a cop yesterday. I don't know what it is. Okay. Someone's name might be Al, Alice, Al, Albert, Alan. Okay, do with those what you will, and we're going to go into the channeled songs, see what we get from my deck. So I've got my deck of, there's 140 different lyrics in here for all different types of scenarios and situations. You're going to get a choice of 3, and I think what we're going to use today, this is it celestite? It's a brand new stone. I've never used it. It's a really pretty kind of a light blue druzy. Very pretty. Still has a sticker on the bottom. I just bought it recently. And then I'm also going to use the citrine. I'm feeling that. So the citrine. So this would be connected to your throat chakra with the blue, and then the citrine is connected to your solar plexus chakra. And what is the last one that I'm going to pull? Oh, yeah. Here's an ammonite. So it's a fossilized, like a nautilus shell, like a seashell. So those are your three options. So pause the video if you need. I'm going to pull a card for each, and then I'll read it out loud. Okay, so for the ammonite pile, let's start there. Ammonite pile. What is the lyric from your person to you? If they could give you a lyric right now, give you a song right now, what would they say through song? I channel music like every day. So this deck was kind of a natural thing for me to do. Okay. All of the Stars by Ed Sheeran, that's a special one for me. The 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪. What is that one? Okay, I'm going to take the top one there. For the First Time by the Script. And the citrine. What is the song from your person to you? If they could give you one right now, what would they say? Sometimes it's so much easier to speak through music. Maybe I'm Amazed by Paul McCartney. Love it. Okay. So if you chose the ammonite, your song is All of the Stars by Ed Sheeran. So open your eyes and see the way our horizons meet, and all of the lights will lead into the night with me. And I know these scars will bleed, but both of our hearts believe. All of these stars will guide us home. All right, the 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 option. For the First Time by the Script. She's all laid up in bed with a broken heart, while I'm drinking Jack all alone in my local bar. And we don't know how we got into this mad situation, only doing things out of frustration, trying to make it work, but man, these times are hard. And then the last one, citrine. Maybe I'm Amazed by Paul McCartney. Maybe I'm a man, maybe I'm a lonely man who's in the middle of something that he doesn't really understand. Maybe I'm a man, and maybe you're the only woman who could ever help me. All right. I love you guys. Please come back for the next one. I would love to see you. Check out your moon rising, your Venus, your 5th house, if that calls to you. There are a lot of placements that help give you a bigger picture of what's going on in your life right now, and just remember to use your intuition. I'm not doing the single card pulls anymore. I'm sorry about that, guys. I just had to shorten the readings so I could keep giving you quality readings. Maybe someday I'll be able to do this full time where I can do that again, but for right now, I have to give you what I can give you that I feel like is good. So please hit the like on the video. I love you guys, and I will see you next time.